Good morning, everyone. Welcome to AM Sports here. I am Muftau Nabila Abla. The African Games 2023 has come to an end. The competition was meant to reward outstanding athletes who win medals for a country. According to the Ministry of Youth and Sports, each athlete who won a gold medal was due $3,000, a silver medal was going for $2,000, and a bronze medal would receive $1,000. Well, per the Deputy Minister of Youth and Sports, the monies are yet to be paid to the athletes who won medals for the country. Ghana won about 69 medals. What it means is that the athletes who won those medals are supposed to be given some financial rewards. We hear from the Deputy Minister of Youth and Sports, the LOC Chairman, Dr. Ofosu Asari, in this report put together by my colleague, Razak Musbao.
After 3 weeks of fierce competition among 53 countries across 30 disciplines, the 13th edition of the African Games was wrapped up with a spectacular closing ceremony on Saturday at the University of Ghana Stadium. Ghana recorded a historic 69 medal tally comprising 19 gold, 29 silver and 20 bronze, with arm wrestling contributing 41, amounting to 60% of the country's total haul. At a media briefing at the University of Ghana Stadium on Monday on the aftermath of the Games, Minister for Youth and Sports, Mustafa Yusuf, lauded Team Ghana and all stakeholders for what he described as an outstanding show of support and unity.
Number one, to congratulate Team Ghana, Chef de Mission, the athletes, the officials, the doctors, the local organizing committee, and everyone who made Team Ghana very successful. We are also here to thank you, the media, both local and international, for the outstanding coverage that you gave to us throughout the journey. And finally, to thank Ghana, the general public, for the support, the massive support that we had since we started this journey. Ghanaians have been very, very supportive.
On their parts, the athletes and coaches credited their performance to the immense show of support by the ministry and the Ghanaian public, while promising better outcomes in the future.
Media for all that they've been doing for us from the beginning and up to date. We thank them very much. And then to the minister himself for all the encouragement that he gave us. So some of the specific boxes, he was instrumental in terms of how we get them into the team. And then Ghana, Nana and his team, as well as CDM himself, is always closer to us, and I can say he gingers us a lot.
I'm very grateful about the support for the All African Games 2024. Even though it's early season, I know most people couldn't, especially me, most of us couldn't perform our best because we are just out of indoors. But we still have long season, and we are still there for Ghana, and we are there to do for Ghana. Nobody should be depressed about what happened, and we are so happy to do more. Wait for more. Thank you.
Also at the event, each 19 gold medalists received a smartphone from one of the sponsors. Along with that, the sports ministry had promised that all gold medalists will receive $3,000, with silver and bronze medalists getting $2,000 and $1,000 respectively for the effort. Speaking on when these monies will hit the account of the athletes, Deputy Minister of Youth and Sports Evans Opoku-Bobie said it will be done as soon as possible.
Beginning of this press conference, you saw, I called the CDM. He has to forward all the list of all the medalists to us at the ministry. Then as a chair, my job was to put everything together and send it to the appropriate quarters for approval. Then once the money is approved, I can assure you each and every athlete will be paid what is due him, as you said. So you know, Ghana, if you work in the public sector, you don't just stand up and then go and pick money. It goes through a process. I am not the approval authority, so I cannot give you a time frame. My job is to get the list, the figures, put the figures together, and then forward same to the appropriate quarters to secure approval. When I have gotten the approval, then I can be sure of telling you that today or tomorrow it will be paid. But I want to assure you, and the general problem in the athletes is that their monies, their bonuses will be paid.
Meanwhile, chairman of the local organizing committee of the Games, Dr. Fosu Asare, also called for collective responsibility to help maintain the facilities used for the Games to ensure that the over $195 million investment does not go to waste.
His Excellency Danko Akufo-Addo will want us to transform the facilities into a university of sport for development. So when the time comes, we will also ask for your support in assisting us build an excellent university of sport, not only in Ghana, but in Africa. It's going to be a unique one. The maintenance of the facilities that we have built under the leadership of President Nana Akufo-Addo is a responsibility of all Ghanaians. Please drum that home. It's a responsibility of what? All Ghanaians. The facilities are for all of us. So if you see anyone destroying it, please stand up to that person and challenge.
Meanwhile, all athletes have received their per diems. Each athlete was due 1,000 Ghana cedis per diem, and they were given their monies on the eve of the final day of their various events. We understand each athlete in the Ghana rugby team was paid 14,000 Ghana cedis. So what the local organizing committee did was to put the money together. Instead of giving to them each day, they decided to put it together for the entire duration that the athletes began camping and gave it to them in bulk. It was the same thing that was done for the Black Princesses, the same thing for the Black Satellites, the athletics team, and all that. But now let's move on and talk football. We are still staying on the African Games 2023. Ghana Black Satellites won the gold medal in the football competition, defeating Uganda by 1-0, courtesy of Jeffrey Afriyie's 90th minute strike. Well, prior to the competition, there were concerns that the technical team would not be given the free hand to select the players for the competition. But head coach of the team, Desmond Ofer, has said that those reports were untrue because the Ghana Football Association did not interfere in their job.
Before, no. The list that we got was based on the scouts. So the scouted players that was scouted by our own scouts. So that's a priority. And also as a coach, when you go and see players and monitor them, you feel so they can help the team. So it was a decision, and it's a man focus, but in reality, you know, we just picked the best players.
The best players.
The best players. The best players.
Without any influence.
Zero.
Whatsoever.
Zero.
No. Are you sure?
100%.
I'm also a cat boy.
I'm a product of Ghana. Mr. Ketia Sokreku is the one that appointed me and brought me from Belgium because I had offers.
Okay.
I had a lot of offers. I could have gone to Club Brugge. I could have gone to Mechelen. These are all Premier League clubs in Belgium.
Wow.
And he managed to convince me. So it's not like I'm his boy, but he's the one that brought me to the country and gave me this opportunity. So I'm thankful for that. He had a vision. He has a vision. He works really hard. There's nobody that works harder than Mr. Keto Kreku. He's incredible. He doesn't sleep. He doesn't sleep because he football is our heart. You know, football is if you saw the final, is what makes us happy as a nation. So this is our product, and he's the one that is in charge now to make sure that the what he says, fixing the foundation.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work to be done. So me being his boy, no, I'm here to help the nation, and I'm here thanks to the president, and we are in the FA. Everybody that's there is super motivated, super hungry to achieve the absolute highest for Ghana again, because we need to get back to our glory days, and because the talent is there. Ghana or talent, but we have to do something with the talent. Yeah, and you just don't. And you say Wako Parks, superstar na Elchina or stars. No, it's a process. It takes a while, and we are putting structures in place. And for example, I don't know if you heard, but in Bogatanga we have our first GFA Elite Football Academy.
The Winkungu Center.
Yes, just Nanse Yeni schools Juma, because you know the problem in Ghana now is you can only a footballer can actually start playing full-time in a capacity in a club when he's 15 years after when he started SHS.
Okay.
In Europe, when you're 5-6, you can start playing academy. We don't have it yet, so we are missing out at least 9 years of development time. So now, with this project, we want to grab the boys earlier. Excuse me. Put them in our national academy, and then train them through our national philosophy. It's the same as Clairefontaine in France, what France did with Pogba and all these top players that came through. So, and the president, like I said, is very, very ambitious and want to do this in all the 10 football regions. But for now, I think the central region, Kumasi is the next one, and then we come to Accra. So having 3 national academies where we can, start training 50, 14,
big project
is huge.
The big project part.
Desmond Ofer speaking to our sister station, Asempa FM, on Monday. Now, at about 4 p.m. later today, Ghana's Black Stars will come up against Uganda in an international friendly. Head coach of the team, Otto Addo, says that his team would have to redeem themselves following that 2-1 loss they suffered against Nigeria last Friday. He believes that the team is in the right frame of mind to be very competitive later tonight.
Different setup, different hurdles for this match. I think in this match we go as the favorites, but still it won't be easy. We prepared like 2 or 3 systems which will suit the game, and but I think like if they come the way we expect, we have look good, and we still have to be aware they have their qualities, and we have to be concentrated, but we're looking forward to this match, especially because we lost the first match. We now want a victory.
The fact that Uganda lost heavily to Comoros, does that in a way affect your thinking and your mindset going into this match, or is a full attention and focus as usual?
No, it's like always, like usual. I saw the match, and so we were well prepared. If you see the match, it could have gone differently, even though it was 0-0. A lot of let's say unlucky decisions from Ugandan perspective. I think this is, the main thing. If you take these kind of games too easy, you won't go nowhere. I hope that we will be able to score a goal in the first half, because that will enlighten the things. And if they have to come, and if they try and equalize, this is what happened against Cape Verde, then we will have more space to exploit, and then we can also make the second goal. But like I said, I think the hardest thing will be the first half, to break them, to score a goal. Once we have achieved this, I think then things are going to be easier.
In the first game against Nigeria, the setup was different, the approach was different. Are we likely to see some changes for the game tomorrow?
I'm not quite sure yet. Surely I think it would be an advantage to have fresh legs. Also, despite the results, surely we're looking to win, like every game. But also, this is another opportunity for me to see one or the other player who hasn't played now, and I'm still thinking if I should give them or 1 or 2 or 3 new players a chance in the first half. If not, maybe in the second half. We'll see.
That game will be starting at 4 p.m. Ghana versus Uganda. The second game of Otto Addo since his reappointment as head coach of the national team, the Black Stars. You can head on to myjoyonline.com and read some more sports stories. We appreciate your time with us this morning. The show continues right after this.